Hey guys, and welcome back to Misha's Corner. Today I'm going to show you how to make this super simple and delicious honey garlic chicken. These are some of the ingredients that you will need. Of course, some of it is interchangeable, like the vinegar. You can use regular vinegar, regular honey. I got hot honey. We're going to get into the judge. I have a poblano pepper, regular pepper, onions, garlic, the works. So now let's make the sauce. I'm going to melt down some butter. Now, could I have made this sauce in the same pan as the chicken? Probably. Did I do it that way? No. But yes, we're going to saute down some garlic like I'm doing here. I'm on medium heat. Don't burn the garlic. If you burn the garlic, you got to start over. That's a totally different flavor profile. Once I get the garlic nice and translucent and tender, then I added my honey, my hot honey, but you can use regular honey, and then I added about a teaspoon or so of some ginger, and I'm gonna mix this up and get it all melted together. I guess the ginger is optional. It does add a kick as well as the hot honey. So if you're making this for like small children, I would suggest, tweaking it. But for an adult, the heat is fine. So you want to mix this up and get it all melted down in here. You could use fresh ginger. I added my apple cider vinegar and my smash seasoning, which is like the salt, pepper, garlic, fennel. And that's it. That's the sauce. Set it to the side and we're going to move on. All right, so I have my chicken breast here. This is one very large chicken breast, and I'm adding the brown sugar bourbon from McCormick as well as the smash seasoning. Y'all already know these are my favorite spices other than my own. Okay, and then you want to mix this up and get it all on every single piece. Make sure you're a little liberal with the seasoning because we're adding a lot of veggies down in here, and I'm not going to season it again. So I just seasoned the chicken and I seasoned the sauce, and that's it. So be a little, just a tad heavy-handed with both spices like I just did. Next, I'm going to add it single layer into my skillet. Okay, my skillet is actually piping hot with a little oil. You can use whatever oil you prefer, and a pat of butter, which I'm about to put. And you want to just leave it there. Once you have them single file, you see I'm single file. I didn't touch it. I didn't move it. I didn't nothing. Okay? Then you're going to take your veggies and put them over top. And then once you add your veggies, then you can stir it up and everything will cook together. Now, I do it this way because I don't want to overcook the chicken. It's very easy to overcook chicken breast, and the sauce is still not down in here yet. So, just leave it there, let it brown up. As you can see, it browned really nicely on the underside. And you want to mix this up and cook the veggies for about 5 minutes. All right, so next I'm going to add my sauce, and immediately it's going to pick up those brown bits and pieces from the pan, which is going to turn the sauce, a brown color, and it's going to coat the chicken. It's going to reduce, get nice and thick. Make sure you're on medium to medium-low heat when you're doing this part because, like I said, it's going to thicken up really fast. And so you want to get everything nice and mixed up, get all the brown bits. You see my little burnt, it looks burnt over there in the corner. Okay, that's what's gonna add flavor and color to the dish. The sauce was not this color. Now you see the color of it. It's nice and pretty, nice and brown, and delicious. So now let's plate this up. Of course, I'm going with just regular old $1 bag of white rice or jasmine rice, whichever rice you want. And then you're going to add the chicken all over top. This was so delicious, cheap, and easy to make. Remember, all ingredient measurements will be in my description box. Make sure you check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you for your support. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you on my next video, which will be chicken. Okay, bye.